Alright guys, so finally getting around to my top favorite drugstore foundations. And I'm gonna start off with one that probably you guys are not surprised of. I've loved this one throughout the years, and it's my go-to foundations whenever I go to a location that's humid and hot, and it's great for my oily combo skin. So it's Revlon Color Stay for combination to oily skin. It works so well. You don't need a setting powder. It's one of those foundations that glides on so smooth, and you just do not need to touch up this foundation. I wore this religiously when I was in the Philippines, and if you've been to the Philippines, you know how hot and humid it gets over there, and this is a foundation that I take. Plus side, they have a billion different colors to choose from, so you're almost guaranteed to find your shade. The next isn't really a foundation, it is what I'm wearing today. It's the Magic Skin Beautifier by L'Oreal. This is my go-to product when I don't need a lot of coverage, when my skin just needs a little bit of evening out. I turn to this. Now some people use this as a primer and then they'll put a foundation over it. I just use this by itself. I don't even use a setting powder, and it's super easy to apply on. I just use my fingers to blend it in. This is my go-to mommy foundation. So this is interesting because it is a white product, but once you blend it into your skin, it kind of warms into your skin tone. The downside, they only come in 3 different shades. 3 or 4 different shades. There's not a lot to choose from. So next is one that I just discovered late of last year, and it's the Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Spotless Foundation. It's a foundation slash serum. The packaging I'm not too fond of because it has the dropper. I see why they have the dropper because it is also a serum, but it's not very practical, especially if you're going to be using this every single day. It's almost like accident prone. And also the packaging is glass, so if you drop this, it's gonna shatter. But the product itself works really great. It claims to make you look 10 years younger once you apply it on. I don't know about that. I don't think I would look 18, but your skin does look radiant. You look brighter, you look more awake. And then it also claims that throughout several weeks, your dark spots have lightened. I don't know about that. And it sets like a light velvet powder, so you don't need a setting powder for this. Physicians Formula is a little pricey for drugstore foundations. Take advantage of those like buy one get one half off at the drugstore. Oh, and another downside, they don't have a wide color selection. Another foundation that's awesome for my oily combo skin is the CoverGirl's Outlast Stay Fabulous. So some of the claims real quick: lasting power of a primer, coverage of a concealer, and blendability of a foundation. This lives up to those expectations. It's great for my oily combo skin because once it sets, it does set into like the powder velvet finish. The one downside to this is that it oxidizes once it sets, so you can't fully rely on just looking at the color itself. So my recommendation is when you're at the drugstore, pick up 2 or 3 colors and then test it on. But make sure you keep your receipt and make sure that the store that you purchased it from accepts open returns. But other than that, it is a good product, and I do love how it has a pump, so that's always convenient. Also, price point. CoverGirl is affordable makeup, so that's a plus. And they have a pretty wide selection of colors. So I've talked a lot about my oily combo skin. I'm going to talk about a really great foundation that's good for all skin types, but I find this to be especially great for if you have dry skin, and it's the new CoverGirl True Blend Foundation. Again, it has a pump. CoverGirl does a great job with their packaging. When you have a pump, it just makes life so much easier. So their True Blend line is kind of like a universal line. They have a billion different colors to choose from. It has buildable coverage, and it's super easy to apply on. You can apply this with your fingers or with a brush or with a sponge. For me personally, I do have to use a setting powder with this for it to last throughout the day, but if you have dry skin, you can use this by itself. And my last foundation is great for acne prone skin. It's the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil Free Makeup. I wish I had this foundation when I was in high school. I do like the Neutrogena brand. It's like it was the only skincare that I used when I was in high school. You know, the orange oil-free acne cleanser. That worked amazing on me. This does have salicylic acid, so it will help treat your blemishes while at the same time give you good coverage, and it just works well as a foundation in itself. It is a bit thicker of a foundation. It does have really great coverage. I do recommend this for oily skin. If you have dry skin, it's probably gonna enhance your dry spots. And I do like this because it lasts throughout the whole day. Oh, and it is photograph friendly. In fact, all of the foundations that I mentioned is photo friendly. So that's it for my top favorite drugstore foundations. Please thumbs up if you found this helpful. Hi, Jamie!
That's okay,
oh, you cutie! Hi! Is that you? Don't forget to check out my other channels. I have a daily vlog channel called It's Judy's Life, where you see a lot of this cutie bear and also the twins. And also check out my mommy channel, It's Mommy's Life. We do reviews, clothing hauls, and much more. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below what videos you would like to see next, and I'll talk to you later. Bye! To my right is Kira, and to the left is Mia. So they just fed, and most likely are gonna sleep throughout this whole video. Say hi, guys. Aww, JB.
There you
Yeah? Oh, thank you, baby. Whoa. Say bye, JB. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye, guys.